what's up, Stu?
Morning, Timmy. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, we're good. Where are we at today, man?
Well, we're at a Saturday afternoon in Canyon Road. I'll tell you what, ready to light it up, man.
Tell me, where are you at now? You've been in a lot of places in life, but like, where are you at right now? What's Canyon Road? What's this spot all about?
Right now, it's a dream come true. It's something I've been looking at for 23 years to do. Ever since I met my wife back in 2000, I've always looked at this space I'm in right now, as a great spot for a cafe, and now I have it. We've been open about a year now, and life is getting good. We've got a great menu, got great food, people are coming on in. It's wonderful.
So you kind of shot me this idea about doing a podcast regarding hospitality. Like, how did this all come about? Like, you know, the title of this podcast is SHOWTIME Hospitality. I want to hear your heart on that.
Well, I've been in the business almost 50 years now myself, and way back when I first got into this guy told me that when you walk through the back door of a restaurant, it's showtime. And I've lived that hospitality ever since then, So when you walk back in, it's like you're just on. We're entertainers. We've been in this business all of our lives as entertainers, and Showtime represents that to me. And I believe that I'm trying to infuse it back into the business because I think it's a loss. So that personal touch is kind of being lost a little bit with I don't know, just the way that things are, that people are more interested in a computer than they are talking one-on-one, and I'd like to get that personal one-on-one touch back to the restaurant business, and that's what Showtime's all about.
Okay. Now, I talked to you yesterday about what does life look like to enable you to come in with that game face on. What does that look like outside of your career? I think we talked about you mentioning your love for golf and how important is it? The title of this is Hobby and Hospitality. So Hobby and Hustle actually is what I changed it to. What does it look like? How does the hobby bring you to the hustle, and how does the hustle bring you to the hobby?
Well, it's two different personalities. When I'm here in the restaurant, I'm this energetic, outgoing, gregarious person that just loves to talk to people, and the outlet I have for that is golf, because golf is exactly the opposite. Golf is where I'm mellow, I'm low-key, I'm thinking about shots and all that kind of stuff, but it plays together because the way that I live my life, golf is decisions. You make decisions, and if you make a bad shot, it's not a bad thing. And you just have to, it's like in life, you just have to go and look at it and say, okay, what am I faced with now? What do I have to do now? And in golf, it's it's like business and it's like life. It's like when you're on the golf course and you have to figure that out. Boy, it really gives you, when you get into the real life and you get into situations where you could be very emotional, you can't. You just have to take it in and say, okay, this is what I've been dealt. How do I deal with it and make the best of it? And that's where I've always had a positive outlook on life. And golf helps you with that, and this helps me with that. So it's kind of like where it is.
So for instance, like, Showtime Hospitality is about coming in one-on-one, being intentional with people, giving them an experience that they haven't had that day, possibly that week, or even, the last few months. What does it look like for you as a business owner being able to open a new location and being able to train everybody in your DNA?
Well, it's so exciting. It really is. I've worked so long in this business that there's a certain formula that works for this. And having done it for somebody else all my life, now to do it for myself, to walk in and know that this is my business, this is what I'm going to do, and how we're going to handle it, all that kind of stuff. It's like it's a dream come true. It's like I just when you ask me about what's it look like, it's an opportunity that you may not get in life,
right?
Ever. And when you get it, you gotta just go on. You gotta grab it. You gotta say, I'm gonna make the best of this. When I walk in the door, it's like I'm giving the best my day today. And that's why I say when I walk through the front door, it's showtime. I'm on. I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
I'm like, what am I going to do today? Who am I going to impress? What? And every guest that walks into the front door gets a great hello, how you doing, where you're from, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And when I connect with them, because I know something about where they're from or who they are or that kind of stuff, that's showtime. That's what it's all about.
Well, I wanted to ask you about, you have carried what you are talking about. You know, you've been able to implement the SHOWTIME understanding that we're not going to wait, you know, till the rich man walks in or the man that's going to spend the most money. We're going to treat everybody equally. We're going to treat everybody with the same energy. Tell me about what your hopes are. I know you've kind of been jotting down an outline for a book. What's that look like for you?
Well, right now, I'm taking 42 years of experience doing hospitality and doing SHOWTIME hospitality every day that I did. I've done this ever since I've been in the business. So the book I'm writing right now is going to be a training tool that I can use to help other restaurants kind of infuse this. And it's all about it's about finding, do you want SHOWTIME first? That's what it all comes down to. If you don't want it, there's no reason to get in the book. But if you feel like there's an opportunity for you to improve on your hospitality that you're giving to people, or you're looking for something new and interesting, this is it. SHOWTIME is it. It's like no other thing.
So what's interesting is I just had a thought. So you've got fine dining, and now you're in a cafe, right? So is SHOWTIME, is it applicable to just fine dining, or is it also to a small cafe, coffee shop? What's your target audience with this book?
No, I think it's for anybody. It's for anybody, because SHOWTIME is an attitude that when people walk through your door, how do you handle them? How do you treat them? I mean, I've walked into restaurants, where people are just like on the phone going. They don't even say anything to you, but it's so refreshing when you walk into a restaurant or any kind of business, and they go, "Welcome in. How you doing today?
Yeah.
How is everything?" And they really act as though they have an interest in you being there.
Right.
That's what SHOWTIME is all about. SHOWTIME is about infusing, having this attitude that when people walk in, they go, "Oh, what's going on here? Something's exciting about this place." There's an energy to it that people want to be. They want it. People want SHOWTIME. Not just the people that are doing it, but the people walking in want SHOWTIME. They want that feeling.
So do you feel like you can use this book in more than just the restaurant industry? Like, how do you see this being given out as far as
anything?
Any business?
Any business that you have, it's all about hospitality. When that person walks through that front door, how do you handle that person? How do you react to that person? How do you handle just how talking to that person? I always advocate, I want to find out a little bit about that person before you even ask them, what are they doing here? Because it's like, I want to know, are they from Dallas? Are they from Houston? Are they from England, or where they're from? And kind of get them into that mode there and let them know what's going on.
So with you said over 40 years of experience. Mm-hmm. So with that many years of experience, how do you stay this interested in your customers? Because I know a lot of times it's easy, just you've heard a similar story, or you've asked a similar question. Like, what interests you in people that you really want to give this to the world and have them carry it? Is it your joy for the career? Is it your joy for getting to know people? Or
I wake up every day and it's a choice. It's a choice that I'm going to do this, and I wake up and I go, let's go, here we go. I get an opportunity now to meet new people, and every day I go home with these stories about people that I've met and all that kind of stuff. It's like the joy of doing it is remarkable. It feeds my soul.
Yeah.
It feeds my soul to the point where I feel so good about myself that when I get home at the end of the day, no matter how hard I've worked, it's all really about those people that I've met. And then I get home and I talk to my wife about it, and I say, "Man, I met this person from this place or that place, or they did this." And those stories are what carried me through the day.
Now, you went from Naples, Florida, you were in Sarasota, Palm Desert, Scottsdale, now you're in Santa Fe. Would you let everybody know, where you're at? I know you said Canyon Road, but, some people have never...
Yeah, I moved to Canyon Road twice before, and I wasn't ready for it.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready for it. I had something else I needed to do, and I did that. And now that I'm here and I'm ingrained into this community and all that, I'm going to grow roots here. My wife actually bought me a couple of trees for my birthday. She gave me a pear tree and an apple tree, and she said that now that we're here, we can grow roots into the ground and bear fruit. I can't wait. That fruit's already, it's already bearing fruit already, because I've already met so many great people, and got so many regulars that come in already that's what it's all about. I mean, the business that we're doing is fantastic, and it's all because of the fact that we have this welcoming, energetic, fun place to be. And then of course the food's fantastic. Our chef is doing a great job, you know, and it's just a whole team effort. We're all in this together to make this a unique experience. Like when you walk down those stairs into our little cafe, you're taking someplace else.
So we're at
619
Canyon Road.
619 Canyon Road.
Until next time, hope you chime in on every one of these podcasts. We'll talk to you soon.
Have a